welcome back to a new episode of Who Has Two Thumbs and Likes Casting Agatha Christie novels. This guy. I have read now her third novel. It is called Murder on the Links. I actually have one of the collaboration novels. It says 3 of them in there. So that's the version I read. It is not nearly that long. It is only like 170 pages. So carried this around for 170 pages. But it is another Poirot mystery. Therefore, in the casting, Kenneth Branagh is back. We also have Hastings back, who was in the previous, Mysterious Affair at Styles, or that was just such a long name where this is Murder on the Links, like so easy. In casting, we have John Boyega, the most handsome of men. He's not the most, he's up there. He's really handsome. Oh, man, we're just going to end up doing this every time. Okay, here's the thing. I have my computer right below you so I can keep up instead of using my phone. But I realize that it's just going to be me popping in and out of frame like this, trying to find the next person. Okay, so let's just go down the cast. Like I said, the first two, Poirot and Hastings, are recurring characters, so we kept the same actors that I had previously mentioned. For the new characters, though, in this novel, we have Gerard, who is a detective, not unlike Poirot, but he thinks Poirot's old and useless, and that's mean, and I love him, but I love Poirot too much for anyone to be mean to him, so... Oh, first off, let me just say, this movie, because in my head it's a movie, this book takes place in France. So, going to be a lot of French actors here. So, I chose the most French actor of all, Jean Dujardin, who I love, and I feel like Hollywood really missed out their chance to use him as the leading man. So, I'm bringing him back. It's my job now. Next character we have, this is not going to be as weird. You'll get used to it. Next is Hotet, who is the cop, the French policeman who he deals with these two feuding detectives, investigators. I have, not French, but I just, in my head, I was like, yeah, this is a good role. Chiwetel Ejiofor. He's so commanding of a space, and I'm like, and I feel like he always plays officers of some sort, so I was like, yeah, let's just get him in a comedy version of it. Next we have Eloise Renaud, who is the wife of our poor victim. I know I said, like, everyone's French, but I lied. For this part, I cast Fernanda Torres, who was just in I'm Still Here, and she did a phenomenal job, and I think this character is very all over the place. You don't know what to trust. You want to trust her, and you're like, oh, she has to be trusted, but then there are question marks, and I'm like, I want to see. I think she would carry this role very well. Let's move on. Next, we have Jack, who is Eloise's son. This is Bob Morley, who I do not know really from his work. I just, he looks like a young Frank Langella, and I'm like, yeah, that's who I want. I really don't, I have nothing to say. It's just like, that's the face that popped into my head. He's also older than I thought, but I'm gonna, actors play whatever age they want. He was in the 100, and I assumed he was a teenager, but he's like older than me. But yeah, young Frank Langella, Bob Morley. he's gonna be our Jack. Also not French, but Australian, I think. Next, we're getting into the French people. Vive la France. Vive la France? I study Spanish. I don't speak that either, so don't ask. So for Madame Dubreuil, I do hope I pronounced that correctly, but I do know I did not. Audrey Tautou, who is just, if Jean Dujardin is the most French of men, she is the most French of women, and I will speak no more of it. She's Amelie. I mean, come on. I guess I'll speak more of it. She's Amelie. And I just felt like this part, needed a known face. And she's Amelie, guys. Like, someone's arguing with me. All right, next we have her daughter, who is Martha. I don't know if it's pronounced Martha. It's Marthe. Obviously, the French version. Another French actress. I have Lou Roy Lecollinet. I hope I said it right. I know I did not. Yeah, when I got into the French actors, because I like keeping it correct, like nationality wise. I don't really know a lot of French actors, but I looked into what they had done on IMDb, and I liked her filmography, and I thought it was a good role. She's, yeah, that one. She's supposed to be beautiful. First off, the character's beautiful, and this actress is, so it worked off right off the bat. But yeah, I'm looking at her picture right now, right below you, and yeah, that's Martha. Yeah, I can see it. Our next role to be cast is Gabriel Stoner, who is, again, not French. He's actually English. He is the victim's receptionist, personal assistant, I guess is what you would call it. I went straight for receptionist. I'm very PC. Nicholas Hoult is who I saw. I think it was a bit of a Renfield idea, just in a more classic kind of way. Nick Cage is not a vampire in this. Nick Cage is not. I did not cast Nick Cage in this. Although the victim, we never actually meet, so maybe he'll just play a photo of the victim. Nick Cage, shout out. But yeah, Nicholas Hoult, I think, he's just, again, you have the French of the French, and this is the British of the British. Also, he's just so tall, and he has such blue eyes. What did I just watch him in? I feel like I just saw him in something. I should not dwell on these things. Oh, I was watching The Menu. That's what I had just seen him in. Oh, such a good movie. Oh, I'm gonna break this fan. Such a good movie. Our next character is Cinderella. She starts the story, and yes, she comes back. Spoiler alert. Although if you, like me, you read in, this character shows up in the first chapter, and you're like, oh, she'll be back. Don't worry. Millie Bobby Brown. She is English. She's American in the book, but she's like in England and France, and I'm like, Millie Bobby Brown. She'll do it. That's my girl. That's my 11. Stranger Things fan forever. I don't know if you can see my 11 poster in there, but yeah, Millie Bobby Brown, I feel she has such potential, but I have not liked any of the movies she's done so far. Like, they've not been my vibe. So I think like a fun murder mystery could maybe be, a good block for her. And her character is like a real Mary Sue, and I feel like, yeah, that's kind of the part I could see her in. She's another one that's supposed to be beautiful. It's like, yeah, Millie. She's not John Bon Jovi's daughter-in-law for nothing. Our next is Bexy is another cop, French cop, and I did use a French actor, Jackie Ido, who I know from Inglourious Bastards. Oui, Shoshana. Again, I don't know a lot of French actors, but I do know him. So I was like, yeah, let's just put it together. I know you get that role. Good for you, Jackie. Cool, I'm still recording. What's next? Who is next, I guess? Mershad. I don't remember who this is in the book, but I cast Hugh McGregor. So I guess he would be using his Lumiere accent. Oh, I think he's just another cop, Mershad. I think he's just like the cop that Jackie Ido's character would just be yelling at to do things for him. Like, that's the whole book. It's just like, hey, can you call this person for me? Hey, can you get that murder weapon for me? Like, yeah, and so I guess it's more of a cameo by Lumiere himself. Ewan McGregor. I read the book like 2 weeks ago. I'm just getting around to filming this. We have Dr. Duran, who is Kumail Nanjiani. I did not actually cast this role because the part's very small in the book, and I didn't think it. But on my cast, they already had someone, and they had Kumal, and I was like, yeah, let's throw him in there. You know, I've literally only seen him in 2 movies. And they were both very different, so let's throw in a third very different movie for him. Now we have the 2 housemaids, homekeepers, the keepers of the 2 ladies that clean for the rich people. I went French again. For Leonie, I chose Adele Haenel from The Portrait of a Lady on Fire. Her eyes tell so much, and Leonie is the one who kind of spills her guts about. She don't keep secrets, and I thought that was a good thing. And then we have Denise, who is the older of the 2 housemaids, who I cast. My page is loading. Why am I out of breath all the time? I really need to do calisthenics, so I'm gonna be standing for these. Hold up, I gotta reload this page. I have one more after this. Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay, so for Denise, I have Natalie Bay, another French actor who I don't know by name. I looked at these. I'm sure I knew something she's been in. I really should take notes for this kind of thing and like have them ready and not just. Oh, sorry, it's a new tattoo and I just. Oh, and lastly, the last character we have is Auguste. He is the landskeeper, right? Landskeeper Willie, yeah. Groundskeeper Willie. He's the groundskeeper. Pablo Carbonell. Yeah, he's important to the story, but I don't know that many French actors. I feel bad. This is a bad video, man. But I really... It's actually... The thing is, this was probably my favorite book so far of hers. But because it's in French, it takes place in France, and I am a stickler. Like, this is my cast that I'm looking at, that I was using to cast my own. They had John Goodman. I was like, why would John Goodman be a groundskeeper in France? It didn't work out for me, so I found someone else. A Frenchman. Pablo. But it was a really good story. I really liked it was very, like, it's classic for us. It was probably modern when Agatha wrote it. But yeah, it had, like, classic twists and turns and, like, a lot of the tropes that you think of with murder mysteries, and I thought it was very cool, and I kind of love it. And just real quick, there is an entire page devoted to how Hastings, or John Boyega, goes on and on about how women these days are obsessed with true crime, and I'm like, see, it's not a fad. We've always been like that. Stop calling it a fad. Women are just interested in it. It's very psychological, and one day someone will explain it. I mean, they have. There's a lot of video essays that I agree with. As someone who is interested in true crime, as a woman, I get it, but it's like, it's a lot to go into, and I'm not going to do it here, but the fact that Agatha Christie was writing about it in 1922 shows that it's not a new fad, and that people shouldn't be surprised that women are into murder and mystery and the unknown. I mean, the fact that Agatha Christie made a career of writing murder and the unknown, you know? Murder, mystery, not makeup. Shout out Bailey Sarian forever. Anyway, so that is my video. I don't know how long this is. There will be edits in this video, which scare me. But you know what? I had fun. I am out of shape and breath. I hope you like my new microphone. I hope you like my fan. I don't know if this is just ended at this. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Who Has Two Thumbs and Likes Casting Agatha Christie Novels. And, as I say to my little baby nephew, all done.